Episode 38. Welcome back to the podcast. What's up, guys? It's Jacqueline. Happy Sunday. Welcome back to the podcast. How are you doing? All right, get your little ears ready for this shit. Happy fucking football Sunday, everyone. Guess what? Jacqueline's in her bathroom. She just got out of the shower. I have wet hair, and I really want to watch football right now. But I have to podcast. I have to show up. I got to do this. I gotta show up for the fucking job. And I do this 7 days a week. And I have a note here I wrote on my phone. Start off with something deep. If it was easy, everyone would do it. And that's what I'm realizing. Like, it's not easy to try, to podcast on a Sunday when all you want to do is relax and watch fucking football. But you know what? I'm doing this for the greater good of fucking humanity. And here I am. And Mom, I'm sorry. I've already dropped like 4 F-bombs. I'm going to work on it. Guys, this podcast is going to be short and sweet. I'm not even doing a coffee fact. I don't even have coffee. I'm just going to talk about like what I did yesterday. And then actually, do you guys even care? It was Saturday. I basically podcasted. I worked out, podcasted, chilled, and slept. That's what I did. So not much to talk about yesterday. I can't really remember anything groundbreaking that I did. So let's talk about today. I woke up, I worked out. Same shit. All right, let's go into the notes I took. Well, I took this during my workout today. I took a note. I wrote a note down as I was watching the football, like the NFL. I don't know, the boy gang that talks about the games before the games start. So I was watching that on the screen while I was working out. I just did a treadmill, like speed walking to country music, and I was really... See, that's what I like to do. This is like going in 2 tangents at the same time, but I kind of like listening to country. No, I do like listening to country music when I'm working out in the morning because I feel like it helps me remember my values and, my strong American values. And, anyways, is that dumb? It's like the lyrics they just talk about the important things of life. And in the morning when you're working out, I think that's good to listen to instead of, rap music with... that's like do a late night workout with the rap music, do the morning stuff, do gospel music, or do country. All right, moving on. I wrote this note here though while I was watching the TV although they're like the ex-football players that sit around and chit chat about football on NFL or ESPN or whatever the fuck. And I took a note here that says Matt Hasselbeck is hot. I wrote that on a note to tell the podcast today. Former Seahawks quarterback. I used to, watch him back in the day, and of course I was like 10. I didn't know he was hot then, and then now I'm like, shit, he's a good looking bald dude. Nice looking. I don't know how old, he's probably like 46. I don't know how old he is. Let's do a little Google search. All right, Matt Hasselbeck. I mean, for a bald guy, he's hot. Born September 25th, 1975, age 45. I was close. Did I say 45? All right, I need to turn that off. My neighbors they're going through some... they don't know this, but this overhearing my podcast every day is going to turn into some... It's going to manifest into some trauma later. I don't know why I think that, but I do. Okay, so he's 45. But yeah, I was watching him on the TV while I was working out, and I was like, damn, he's good looking bald dude. All right, anyways, so that's on the note today. Here's another note I wrote. Oh, I didn't tell you guys this about last night. So what movie was I watching? See, I can't remember shit. I was watching something. Oh, I was watching Dave on what is that network? Showtime? Hulu? I don't remember. But anyways, I was watching Dave, Lil Dicky's show, and he made like a TV show series about his life. And I was watching that, and this is so random, but I was like, dude, I get in my feels at night about believing in myself, and like, this is stupid. So literally I'm like watching Dave, and I'm sitting back and I'm in my feels thinking about life, And whenever I start thinking about, I want to believe in myself more, and I want to have a better, like a higher self-esteem. And so whenever this happens, I get on rappers' Instagrams and I get on football players' Instagrams. So last night I was on Cam Newton's Instagram, like getting so inspired. I was like, yes, he believes in himself. I want to believe in myself like Cam Newton. And I was going through like all of his like workout videos he posts in black and white. They're all like inspiring and shit. And I was like on his YouTube channel watching his videos. Literally while I'm watching Dave, I've got Cam Newton's content on my fucking phone in front of my face. And I was like, okay, shit. So I just like really I want to be like that. I want to be like a pro athlete who just they're relentless about being successful and being the best. And I just look up to that. I really admire that. So I wrote a note on my phone about that because that's what I did last night. I was just stalking Cam Newton all night. Great looking quarterback. Really excited to see how this Patriots season works out with him as the new QB. So another reason I mentioned that is because I was on the treadmill for a little bit too long today. I worked out for an hour and 40 minutes on the treadmill, and I blame Cam Newton and the inspiration. I overdosed on inspiration on his fucking profile last night. So I was like, go Jacqueline, go forever. And my endurance is crazy. As you guys know, I've been doing lifting, consistent heavy weightlifting for the last, I don't know, like 2 months, a month and a half, pretty much since the gyms opened back up in California. And I've been feeling really strong, right? But now I'm missing my cardio. I used to do a lot of, running and shit. And it's crazy how like I haven't ran in, I don't know, like a couple of months now, and I could go forever. I'm like, I am Cam Newton. I'm a professional football player. I'm just like, he wouldn't stop now, so I'm not going to stop now. And I pushed myself so fucking hard. I felt really, I felt great about that. So yeah, that's kind of what I did this morning. I'm running to fucking country music. Moving on to my note. You guys, I don't really have my shit together that much today. Let's see, something else I wrote. I don't subscribe to a set way of thinking. I'm willing to change my opinions, but I'm a realist and rational. Okay. Open-mindedness gets out of control and needs a moral, realistic compass. I don't know. I wrote that really late last night. I mean, I don't know. That's true. I say a lot of shit on here, and then I'm always I try to verbalize the fact that I'm not set in my ways and that I'm willing to change my opinions if I learn new information that contradicts my beliefs. Like, I'm one of those types of people that's like, okay, I'm willing to learn more and not be so set in my mind. Like, your beliefs are a prison. Your ideas in your head about shit they aren't you. So don't be so attached to them. Okay. I don't know why I want to get deep now. I was just talking about Cam Newton and endurance and shit, and now I'm like, don't be set in your ways. Don't be a fucking old dog that can't learn new tricks. Okay, so I wrote that note. This is like from one note to the next. What else did I write? Oh, I meant to elaborate yesterday on leggings. Now I'm going to get bitchy. So I wrote a note here that says elaborate on Gymshark leggings. All right. I'm not looking for a Gymshark sponsorship, so I'm not afraid. Have no fear. Jacqueline, just speak your mind right now. Okay, so we got an issue, ladies, with a crotch, hiking up the crotch on Gymshark leggings. It's not it, all right? I know Gymshark is famous for their camel toe free fucking seams on their pants, and I respect that. It's been a long, I've gone through hell for most of my life trying to figure that situation out, all right? And you guys know this. I said this in like episode 2. I don't wear underwear under my leggings. Like, I don't like, those are thong panty lines are the new panty lines. Okay, just go free, ladies. You're gonna wash your leggings anyways. Like, you don't need underwear and leggings. Anyways, I used to be like a camel toe cover up. Now I'm just like, whatever. If it shows, it shows. It's, fuck it. But anyways, these Gymshark leggings. Oh my God. So they're all I'm talking about, the colorful ones. It could be any kind, but the way people are hiking their crotches up. So these are women wearing them. I'm speaking on behalf of other women. Okay. maybe does anyone else notice this, or is this just some like I'm hyper focused on this crotch situation? Anyways, they hike them up so high, it's like they have this bulge in the front, and it doesn't look flattering. And I just want to say, like, girls, like, just don't hike them up so high. I have a pair. What are they? I have the Vital Seamless, I think. I have the ones that are like they're classic Gymshark leggings, and it's a slippery slope. Well, the higher you hike them up, it just makes you get a fucking fupa. That's what it looks like. All right, I'm gonna say it. What does fupa stand for? Let's figure this out. I'm gonna Google it. All right, I'm getting a scientific description of what causes a fupa. Excess fat over the area right between your hips and your pubic bone is sometimes known by the slang term fupa. Fat upper pubic area. There we go. So anyways, that's what the Gymshark leggings make your vagina look like. All right, moving on. I had a note in here on my phone to write about or to speak about that. So, now you know. Note here. I want interviewing people to feel as effortless as solo podcasting. I don't want to be overwhelmed. Just put a headset on and have fun. So I'm already getting my brain prepared for having other people talk on this, because I think a piece of me is like, it's overwhelming. There's more shit involved with like microphones and technical difficulties and I don't know, like Zoom recording. And I mean, compared to mining fucking coal, I got it pretty fucking easy. So I shouldn't be complaining about this or like worried, I guess. But I do think about, like, here's what I've recognized. A lot of podcasters set out with today I'm interviewing this magical person of the world who's so knowledgeable about this topic and we're going to talk about it. So their whole mission in the podcast is to like hit a topic home and educate people and entertain them, right? And Jacqueline's like, dude, I just want to talk to people about whatever, like literally invite my best friends over and be like, hey, like, do you want to just like talk and record this right now? And then boom, upload it. I just want to have conversations, like see wherever take it wherever it goes, or let it take us wherever it goes. And so I wrote a note about that, like effortless podcasting. Jacqueline's getting anxiety about having guests, but DM me if you want to be a guest, and I'll. I'm accepting audition tapes, by the way. Don't just say you want to do it. You got to send me your a video of yourself. I need to know if you got it or not. Got that comedic sauce and that fucking charm. Because you know what? That's what's working for me now. Double down on your strengths. Gary Vee would tell me to double down on my strengths, and I got that comedic sauce and that fucking charm. All right, so I'm on a microphone 7 days a week. Okay. Hey, guess if I've ever experienced childhood trauma before. Just leave a comment below. Let's see what else I wrote on a note here. Oh, concert feeling, all caps, big energy, connectiveness. So I wrote that yesterday, and I'm trying to recall what that meant. Connectiveness, big energy at concerts, connectivity, what the fuck? I think I know. I wanted to remind you guys of what I said really early on. Episode like 5 probably, where I was like, the best feeling in the world, or like the best situation to be involved in with other people is like concert energy. Live entertainment, live performances, and of any kind. That feeling of like, it's so hypey. It's so like exciting, and there's so much energy and love, and people just wanting to like hang around each other and just like kiss each other and all that fun like fuzzy shit. And that's what I'm like realizing. I've got that shit missing in my life. Not that there's a limited live. I can't, like the COVID shit, locking everything down, no more concerts, Coachella, that type of shit, which I never went to, but like other concerts and stuff. So I was like, Jacqueline, emulate that experience for your listeners. I'm like, dream big, Jacqueline, go above and beyond. What would you do to exceed their expectations every day? Like, how could you bring it so much that it's like that concert all over again? Those 2019 concerts everyone attended, like make that happen for them. That's where my head was at with my how much I I need to bring it every day. So that I wrote that note on my phone. This is the I wrote that note on my phone podcast. I think I wrote that to remind myself to bring that kind of energy today, and I think I did. Let's see what else I wrote. Oh, I do have a handwritten note on my notebook here. I love meetings. I know what I was going with this. I feel like I've been training for this my whole life. So what I wrote that for is because, okay, fucking who does this? Time out. I gotta put a little pin in this on my notebook to remember. Okay, I got something to say. I have a lot to say, obviously, but like, okay, when I was listening to Sophia with an F's podcast, Sophia Franklin, former co-host of Call Her Daddy, she was talking about how like, no, excuse me, not her. So, wait, I do want to talk about her, but Dave made a response to that, right? But I was thinking about it, and like, everything is so like scripted, and the way she was doing it was like she spent the last 7 months doing like rough draft after rough draft or if exactly what she was gonna fucking say. And I'm serious. Oh my god, guys, can I go any longer on this tangent? My point of saying this is like I'm the podcaster that shows up with a notebook and the pen. As I'm podcasting, I'm like writing shit, and I'm telling you guys I'm reading notes. And she was, oh no, I was saying this because Sophia was ratting out Alex for having a ghostwriter on the show and like having a script. That's why they could never do video, because it would show Alex reading a script. So anyways, I'm just saying, oh my god, I know this is my ego talking right now, because I'm like, yo, I'm so different. I'm so unique. I use a notebook live on the podcast and I don't give a fuck. Okay, so the meetings thing, I know a lot of people hate people that love meetings, right? When I've reflected on my work history thus far, no, when I like go to my LinkedIn and browse my former jobs, I think about how much I loved anytime we all came together for a meeting. Like, I love that shit. I love just sitting around and talking with people. So that's why I feel like I've been training for this podcast my whole life, or like recently, because I'm basically taking my favorite part about working at an office and like working with other people, and I'm just doing that every day. I'm talking for a long time every day. So that's kind of cool that I wrote that, because I was just like, when I interview people, I'm going to be even more happy. You guys don't even know. Like, I'm going to be, this is fun by myself now, but like, people are going to make it just so funny and so fun. And I want to like break people out of their shell too. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I have my sticky note here. The last note I'm going to read, and then I'm going to check my football scores. Hold on, wait for it. I'm going to check my football scores. And then I'm going to read some DMs and then end this for Sunday, because I want to keep it short and sweet. I wrote on my note here, my sticky note. I think I read this episode 3. Everything ever is about storytelling. I wrote that. That's what I realized. You know, me podcasting now 38 days in a row. I'm like, all anyone wants to do out there, if you're listening, is sit around a campfire with their friends and family and talk and tell stories. Like, everything is about storytelling. Everything. And I've worked in, I've like sales, and I've been in the behind the scenes of like building a business, and I know that's what it's all fucking about. If you can tell a compelling story, if you can make people feel something, if you can connect to them emotionally through a story, then you got a successful business model, all right? And Jacqueline is like, look, I love telling stories. I like talking to shit. I like sitting around and bitching about society and telling you guys all my insecurities and all the shit I've been struggling with. And I hope that's helping you in some way. I gotta go back to that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it feels selfish to do this and very soothing or what's the word? Indulgent. But I think it's helping you guys. I think it's like, I know it is. I mean, you guys send me messages enough. In fact, let me check them now, because I said I was going to do that. But like, I didn't realize how like similar we are or whatever. Like, people are like, I feel like I'm talking to myself, or I'm listening to myself. DMs. Oh gosh. Just looking out for you. Oh. Someone corrected my spelling. Get it, Legolas. Yesterday at the gym I posted a picture. God, I can't believe my hair is wet right now. But I posted a picture and my hair looked like Legolas from Lord of the Rings. Last one. I asked someone what I got roasted for liking the Seahawks, and I asked what his favorite team was. He said the Panthers, of course. That's Cam Newton's former team, correct? Correct me if I'm wrong. Let's check this out. Let's do another Google search. Jacqueline's learning about football, and she's I'm just really what am I saying? Sorry, I'm trying to Google and talk at the same time. Let's look up Cam Newton Panthers. I'm pretty sure I had that right. Did I have that right, boys? Cam Newton Panthers, right? For like 9 years? Yeah. I knew it. Played 9 seasons with the Carolina Panthers. Fuck yeah. Dude. I know my NFL trivia. He's great. You know what? Just love his I was watching his YouTube videos. I'm like, he's got a nice personality. He's got some. He looks like The Weeknd, out there with his hair spiked up. Great teeth. I mean, why do I feel like every pro athlete has a beautiful smile? It's just, I don't know, because they're happy. That doesn't make sense. Your teeth. Imagine if like your teeth reflected your depression levels. So the more crooked, the more depressed you are, and then they would straighten if you. Okay, listen up, God. If we got an upgrade, an iOS upgrade of the human software system, if this ever happens, please make it so people's life quest or life journey is to get straight teeth. So they have to stay happy. The happier they are, the things they choose to do in their life, because everything is a choice, including happiness. Things they choose to do in their life, straighten out their teeth over time, and it's like this quest to get the straightest teeth as soon as possible. Like, imagine little toddlers competing to see like who can get straight teeth the fastest. Oh my gosh, they don't even get them till they're like, how old do babies get teeth? When they're like 2, right? I don't know. Wow, that was a dumb little segue after commenting on Cam Newton's smile, but yo. What are the NFL stats? And I'm going to end this. Or the scores right now. Just to refresh my NFL.com page. Dude, all I do is talk about football. I'm one of the boys. You got to watch out. Girls that are one of the boys, you got to watch out for. Most girls don't trust those types of girls. And that's not really how I am, to be honest. I'm a girl's girl at heart. Like, I am that. But when you got when you're a shrewd businesswoman, you gotta know your audience. All right, I got 90% male listenership out there, so I got to talk about fucking football. All right, got 20-7 Rams. Ah shit. Oh, there's a hot guy at the gym today with a Rams hat on, so that's funny. I noticed that and I remembered that you had that hat. Eagles 14-14 Steelers. Quarter 2. Oh, I'm not that stressed. We're only in the second quarter here. It's 11:16 a.m. I gotta end this podcast because I really do want to watch these. And I just figured out my TV, my subscription thing. I figured out how to stream all these, so that made no sense. But if you listen to like episode 14, I talked about how I was in the middle of watching football, and it was like, your network or your provider you don't subscribe for this or whatever the fuck. I don't have cable. I don't have any of these channels or anything. So, anyways, behind the scenes information. Oh my god. So yeah, any other games that I'm like freaking out by right now? Bengals. Oh shit, Ravens beating the Bengals 0-17. Ooh, Raiders Chiefs, good game, 21-17. I'm calling Kansas City and the Seahawks for the Super Bowl. I said that yesterday, but I'm seeing it. Packers, potentially. If anyone else. I mean, but you know what? I'm like, well, shit, after stalking Cam Newton, I got to really pay attention to the Patriots again. Because I was like, Brady's off the team. I don't give a fuck anymore. But now I'm obsessed. I'm like deep into the behind the scenes lifestyle of Cam Newton through his like YouTube videos and his shit. Like, that's literally why my calves hurt right now. Fuck you, Cam Newton. You know what? I was on the treadmill this morning and I was thinking of you. I was like, He wouldn't give up now. I'm not going to give up now. And then I made a personal challenge to myself. I was like, Jacqueline, well, you'll stop when your headphones die. So that happened. And then I was like going I was just going forever. I went, how many? I went an hour 40. And my calves hurt because of Cam Newton. And honestly, go Seahawks. He's if they go to the Super Bowl, so there'll be Cam Newton versus Russell Wilson, and he's a vet. He's a vet now out on that Super Bowl field. So I'm thinking Seahawks are gonna take it this year. All right, guys, I need to fucking shut myself down. I don't really have anything else. How copyrighted is this? Does anyone know how that works? I have no clue how copyright. I don't know how anything works. I've been in the industry for so long. I've been creating content and doing this shit for so long. I still get confused. I feel like it's like, well, if it's under 15 seconds, then it's fine. So whatever. I don't know. Technology, rules, laws, I don't know. Isn't it crazy that we used to download so much music off of LimeWire? I just it's so long ago. Okay, I'm just clicking my tabs looking for stuff to talk about. No, I'm not paying attention. Great way to end the podcast, Jacqueline. Remember LimeWire? All right, guys, I love you. Happy Sunday. Have a great, relaxing football Sunday. And go to, if you want to support the show, if you had fun with me today, patreon.com/tjms. Become a patron, get a shout out, get other perks, all my exclusive pics that don't make it to the Instagram. They go to Patreon, all right? And then you can go to YouTube and watch this. Look at me with blue sunglasses on and my bathrobe on Sunday. And leave a review on this podcast. And what's the last thing I have to say? Subscribe to the podcast if you haven't subscribed already. All right, guys. Happy Sunday. I love you. I'll talk to you tomorrow for Monday's podcast.